Good morning, dear students. This is your English teacher, Ms. Rita Yadav. Here I am with grammar revision video. The topics are determinists and tenses. Let's start with determinists. What are determinists? Determinists are words which comes at the beginning of the noun phrase, or you can say before a noun phrase. It is basically specify a noun, and it is meaningless if it is not used before a noun. Means determinist cannot be a meaning word without followed by noun. Like if I say the, it's not having meaning. If I'll say the best boy, that particular one means we are talking about the best boy. It's having a sentence having a meaning in it. Every student, that tree. Now we will discuss about the types of determinists. There are 6 types of determinists: articles, a and the, demonstratives, this, that, these, those, possessive, my, our, your, his, her, etc. Quantifiers, some, any, much, many, several, etc. Interrogatives, what, which, whose, etc. Distributives, either, neither, each, every. So these are the words used under the topics, under the type of the determinists. So we'll go in detail now. What are articles? As we know, in English we are having 3 articles, a and the, and it is classified into 2 categories, definite and indefinite. A and are indefinite articles, the is definite article, and they are always placed before noun. And if suppose adjective is there, they will be in front of the adjective, although noun will be there. And if a noun is assessed by, or you can say adjective is before the noun, then article will come before the adjectives. Like for example, gardener is a noun, a gardener, a is an article use. If I'll say a competent gardener, means adjective is competent, so we will use article before that, a competent gardener. Another example, the door, the left door. Now uses of a and an. We use a and an before countables in the singular number, like a train, an umbrella. They are countable nouns. Okay. Now we use a before a countable in a singular number beginning with a consonant sound. Building, b is there, so consonant sound, so a will come. Another example, one-eyed man, one, va sound is coming, so we will place a article in front of one. Third point, we use n before the countables in the singular number beginning with the vowels, vowel sound. Okay. Example, artist. So what we'll write? An artist, ma, n, ma. See, in artist a is a vowel, so n will come. That is not having any issue. Now when we look about ma, so why we are writing n ma? Because m is having a vowel sound, m, m, a is coming. Okay. Now uses of the is the definite article. We have to use it before a noun whenever we want to make a particular. Example, the train by which I came. So particular train we are talking about, so the will come in front of train. The is the noun over here. Second point, we use the before the superlative. See students, often you make a mistake in this. Whenever superlative degree is written, automatically the comes before it. So example, the brightest star in the sky. Star is a noun and brightest is the superlative degree of adjective, so the will come before that. Clear? Now we use the with the names of river, sea, ocean, mountain range, well-known buildings, holy books, newspaper, name of the trains, ship, aeroplanes, name of some countries, and so on. Some examples I have given here, so you can go through it. The examples are like the Brahmaputra, the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, the Aravalli Hills, the Lotus Temple, the Gita, the Indian Express, the United Kingdom, and so on. Now we move to the demonstrative. This, these, that, those, they are the demonstratives. How to use and what to do, I am going to explain this. This and these refers to the person or object close by, very close, near to you. So we will use this and that. And that and those is used for the person object object at a distance, when they are little far away from you. That time you use that and those. Okay. And this is used before a singular noun, and though these is used before a plural noun. For example, this book contains all the information we need. So book is single. So this is written before the singular noun. Now these flowers are yours. Flower is a plural form. So we will use these. Now as I told you, that and those used for the far distance place things. Okay. So we will, and that is used for the singular noun, and those is used for the plural form. Okay. Example, that car belongs to my father. So that will come before the car, that will come. We are talking about a person at a distance. We are talking about a person or an object at a distance. So car is an object, so it is having a little distance. So we will say that car belongs to my father. And if it is in a plural form, how will we say? Those cars are for sale. Okay. Third point, this and that can be used before uncountable also. Like uncountable nouns are food. Example is given, food, water, and so on. So this food is not fit to be eaten. This example indicates that this can be used, even that can be used before the uncountable nouns. Now we move forward with possessive. What is possessive? Possessive can be used before both singular and plural form. My pen, my pens. Your book, your books. So singular and plural both form possessive can be used. Second point, they can also be used before countable as well as uncountables. Like ministers, our minister, our ministers. They are countable and both the way we can use. Now we move to quantifier. This table you have to go through, children, for you to understand with the countable nouns what all quantifiers are used, with uncountable nouns what are quantifiers we use, and with both of them, countable and uncountable, what form of quantifiers are used, what words are used. So I'll read for you at a glance. See, with countable nouns we often use a majority of, a number of, several, many, a large number of, a few, very few, a large number of, a great number of. So these are the ones used before uncountable nouns, with the uncountable nouns before the uncountable nouns. Now we move to the next one, that is with uncountable nouns. Much, a bit, a great deal of, a large quantity of, a large amount of, a little, very little. So these are the words used before uncountable nouns. Enough, all, more, these, no, none, some, plenty of, lots of. These are the words used before countable as well as uncountable nouns. This will be more clear with the example. See, you have to go through all these examples. That will help you to understand more easily the quantifiers. You can see few, many, lot of, much, enough, a little, some, much, few, a lot of, enough. All these are the quantifiers used. See, now I am going to tell you where to use what. Before you go through the example, I'll let you know. See, when we use few is used for not many or almost one. Where we use many, it is used before the countables in the plural form. It means a large number of. Many means a large number of. And the word like a lot of, it means too much. Then another one is some, or sometimes we use any also. Some and many can be referred to both quantity and number. It is used in affirmative sentences. Now another one, much. If we talk about much, So much is used before the uncountable noun and it means large quantity. And if we talk about enough, enough is used before uncountable. A little means at least some. A little means at least some, means not much, at least some. Several means suggest numbers. A number, it suggests a number over there. Understood? So I'll read this example for you. I saw few people in the program. Jack has many friends here. Jeff went to many places regarding his project. There was a lot of people in the concert. Alice had some fruits only. Lisa has much knowledge about this topic. We have enough food in the refrigerator. Mary drank a little water. Try to have some patience. Rick has much experience. Peter has few friends. I asked Tom several times about it. We brought many things from the shop. They had a lot of fun in the party. You can take any of the books. Give me some water. Asha has enough patience. Jim has some work there. So these are the example you can go through and you can easily understand. Now we move to another topic, that is interrogating. Interrogative determinists are the determinists which are used before the noun to ask the question about the people or the thing and so on. Clear? And words like which, that, those are often used for this thing. Like what is your name, what time is this, whose dog is barking and so on. This will be more clear to you through the example. See, these are the examples and you have to go through each questions over here. These are the question forms and these comes under the category of interrogatives. So you have to go through. I'll select few ones and read for you. Whose book was that? Which bat is Western? Then whose phone did you use when you talked to me? All these question framings are there. So which, whose, what, all these are the part of a interrogative. You go through all this example here. Now we move to another one, that is distributives. Each, every, either, neither. These are the words used for distributives. Okay, you go through this thing. I'll be selecting few sentences from here for you. See, each child received a present. So here we will use each child. We are talking about all, each and every. This is distributive. Okay. Now if I'll say this magazine is published every other week. Every other week means every week. Alternating. So here every is used. Like now I'll talk about either and neither. Either and neither are the ones used for the positive and negative sentences. Either is used for the positive sense and neither is used for the negative. Like for example, from here I will choose, okay, which chair do you want? Either chair will go, means which one option is there, which one you want. Two options are there, you select any one of it. So it is a positive sense. Now if I'll select this, okay, which chair do you want? Neither of them, they are both too small. Means this sentence says neither of them means neither this one nor that one. So it is a negative sentence. The particular one is not wanting any of the chair. Okay, now we move to the tenses. As we know, tenses are of three types: past tense, present tense and future tense. See, tenses is defined as a form of verb that gives the relation between the time and action. Time is the duration of work, action is the work done. So, tense give the time when the action is done. There are three types of sentences: present time, past time and future time. Okay, as this chart in front of you, you can see In present tense, what it is, it tells about what is happening currently. For example, I live in USA, presently, present situation. I am in class 10th, present situation. Okay, now I move further. Past tense, it means what has already happened. Example, I lived in USA, I was in class 9th last year. Okay, now we move to future tense. What will happen later in future? So example, I will live in USA, I will be in class 11th next week. So these are little example for you to make you understand. So there, now see this chart, my dear students. There are 12, you can see, can you see 12 forms? Okay, so in present tense, what you can say, there are 4 subtopics. They are present indefinite tense, which is also known as simple tense, then past continuous tense, present continuous tense, then present perfect tense, then present perfect continuous tense. Now we move to other part, past tense, past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Third one is future tense, future indefinite tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. So this chart indicates all the 12 parts of the tenses. Now each one I will be explaining to you. See, you can see 12 verb tenses in the English are follows, like simple, progressive, perfect, perfect, progressive. These are the sentences. This will help you to frame the sentences in more easy way. What you see in present, I eat. In progressive, I am eating. In perfect present tense, I have eaten. And perfect present tense is I have been eating. It is continuous, है ना? Now we move to past. I ate, I was eating, I had eaten, I had been eating. I will eat, I will be eating, I will have eaten, I will have been eating. These are the example. Before that, I would like to tell you something. Pay attention. Present tense is used where the present tense is used. This present tense where we use, or it is also known as simple present tense. Basically we use for the habitual action, for the habits or the custom we use. Like I watch television on Sunday. It's a custom, it's a habit of mine. Okay, I walk in the evening, it's a habit. Okay, so this is present tense. Present tense is simple present tense. Okay, now we move to another part where we use simple present tense. When we talk about general or universal truth, that time also we use simple present tense. Then it also indicates future events which is a part or a plan or arranged one. For example, the school reopens next week. This will also come in a simple past tense, a simple present tense. Okay. Now I'll give some examples of this. Okay. See, if I'll talk about present perfect continuous tense. If I'll talk about present perfect continuous tense, it is used to describe an action in progress and continue to have this action in a coming time. Like she is playing tennis. We are watering the plants. The passengers are wandering to and for. Okay, and if I'll talk about past tense, then what will happen in past tense? Past tense is to indicate an action that happens in the past or to report the action. For example, we close the shop at 8 p.m. Now if I'll talk about past continuous tense, what will we say? It indicates the action that was happening at some time in the past. The time of action may or may not be indicated. Like for example, we are watching TV the whole evening, right? Now if I'll talk about past perfect tense. If I'll talk about past perfect tense, what it indicate? It indicates the action that was completed before a definite time or before another action that took place in the past. Like for example, Manish reached here after you had gone. That is already done and then Manish reached. This was the one. Now we move to the another example of past perfect tense. What is there in past perfect tense? In past perfect tense, it indicates an action which begins in the past and continued up to a certain point of time in the past. Like for example, when we meet in London, she has been studying in the city college for 3 years. Another example I'll give for this. At the same time, he had been working in the company for 2 months. So this is all about. Now, if I talk about future tense, if I'll take example of future indefinite tense or simple future tense, what will we say? It is used to say what we believe or think will happen in future. It's a prediction type. Like for example, I believe she will join the office tomorrow. Prediction type, right? Now if I'll talk about future continuous tense, then it is used to indicate an action that will occur in the normal course. Like she will be cooking the food tomorrow. Okay, so coming time we are talking about. Now if I'll talk about future perfect tense, where it is used? Future perfect tense, it is used to indicate or to use to describe an action which will be completed at some point in the future. Like example, they will have reached home by the evening. They will have reached home by the evening. So this example is best one. Okay. Now last one is future perfect continuous tense. Here it is used to describe an action that will be in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. For example, at noon, Anuradha will have been singing song for an hour. So this is there. Now, dear students, these present, past and future and all its 12 forms are used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentence. See, I have come up with you can see on the screen some fill in the blanks presenting present tense. See, you will not see the answer and you will try to do it by yourself and then check the answer given here. I'll read for you. I dash in model town. So live will come. I live in model town. The mother dash cook that food for us. So what will come? Cooks, not cook. Cooks will come. She goes to temple every morning. He call on me whenever he wants. Then I dash what my sister. I eat will also go. Eats will also go. Fine. My father dash from my office in the evening. My father returns from his office in the evening. They dash football every evening. They play football every evening. Number 8. I dash everybody well. I wish everybody well. Number 9. The cat dash rats. The cat kills rats. The farmers dash rain. The farmers need rain. Another exercise is here. Fill in the blank. You have to use it with the correct tense of the verb given in the bracket. So children, you have to do it by yourself, and this answer is given down. Don't look at the answer. First you solve it by yourself and then you check the answer whether it is correct or not. I'll read it for you. Look, the sun is rising. Why are you running so fast? The children are playing in the park. Mohini is reading a novel now. Water is flowing from the running tap. Is it flowing outside now? What is your sister? Which one we are doing? Number 8. I dash tonight. So what will come? I am or am will come or returning will come. I am returning. This I am returning tonight. Number 9 is they dash for Kanpur tomorrow. They are leaving for Kanpur tomorrow. Number 10. Why dash you dash a noise? Why are you making a noise? So this is all about, my dear students. I hope you have understood the determiners and the tenses. This is all from my side. All the best for your coming half-yearly exam. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Good luck.